Hey, what's up guys? It's Joe. I just figured I'd give you guys a quick video while we're on the way to the post office. Today is March 1st, and it's one of those very rare days that we get, like, maybe 3 or 4 times a year here in Houston, where it's not spring, and it's not summer, and it's not winter. I guess this is the actual closest that we could get to spring. It's cool outside, there's a nice breeze, you know, it's just gorgeous. There's not a cloud in the sky, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's, you know, just right. We don't get these kind of days very often around here. I actually recently hooked up with a buddy of mine from the military, from when I was in the Army. We were in tech school together. And he lives up north, I think in Michigan. He lives up north, and I was talking to him on Saturday, and he said, yeah, you know, I asked him what he was up to today. He said, oh, I'm getting ready to go hit the hill for some snowboarding. And I told him I hated him because it got up to 83 here in Houston that day. I guess that was probably the 26th of February. It got up to 80, it was low 80s. And he said, oh yeah, it's been great here. It's 10 degrees outside right now, and it was like negative 20 last night. So I was very, very jealous. And I figured that I'm gonna put you guys over here. I've always planned on retiring somewhere cold. When I was about 14 or 15, I went with my dad. He used to travel for work, and I went with him on a trip to Denver. He had to go do some training up there at one of his facilities, and we wound up going up through Oklahoma, and you know, we just basically took a straight shot north and then hung a big left. But we got into this little bitty tiny town called Rock Springs, Colorado, and it is like the perfect little small mountain town. As we were pulling in, it was about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and he gave a call to somebody he knew, and she came down and opened up her shop, and we hung out there for a little bit, for a couple hours before moving through town. But we got in there, and coming in through town, it's set on the side of a mountain. The whole town is on the side of a mountain, and Main Street runs uphill, coming in from the south. And they have this train, this little Christmas train, right in the middle of town, and it's all lit up, and the actual train sits there all year long. But it was all done up for Christmas, and there was snow on the ground, and it was something that will stay with me forever. I will never forget this trip. And it was just one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been, and I've always kind of planned to retire there, and so that's, you know, just something from my memories, and it's just one of those things that, you know, sometimes you get someplace and there's a specific place and time that you'll just never forget, and I really had a blast. One of the things that I really enjoyed growing up was traveling with my dad. He did first aid and emergency response training and OSHA compliance for the trucking company that he worked for. And since I was homeschooled, I could just, you know, take a week off if I needed to and make it up elsewhere. I could just take a week off from class and go travel with him. And so one of the things that I really enjoyed growing up was traveling with my dad. And it was a really unique experience that not a lot of people have had. But with all that said, I'm here at the post office, so I'm going to let you guys go. I got to shoot some stuff to my girl's insurance because she's getting new glasses this week. And so we're supposed to be getting some money back or something like that. I don't know. It's all a bunch of complicated stuff. But, so yeah, that's it. I guess it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've got a whole lot of nothing planned. I'm going to see if maybe I can't take my girl out to dinner, or maybe we'll go visit with her parents or my parents or something like that. We'll go see some friends, go do something, because it's just too pretty a day to be stuck inside. So anyway, It's been good talking to you guys. We'll see you next time.